Guys, this one I'm actually doing on my webcam to try to see. I didn't realize that the ones that I had been recording to YouTube were so incredibly bad. I apologize. I don't know. They used to have a decent quality where you could record from YouTube and upload it, and it was quicker, and the quality was decent. And I don't know what happened to that, but I apologize. And so I'm going to do this one on my webcam and try to upload it and see if that went better. I was going to record this tomorrow, but I decided that I was bored and I would go ahead and do it today. Despite the fact that I wore a do-rag to work and looked a little scary, but I realized that looking scary in my videos has never stopped me. So, I went to the post office today. I went this morning and I was done, I thought, and then I got a tweet from a friend who says, "Oh, by the way, you should have a package for me today." So I was so excited. We had talked about a tarot deck that she didn't like, and she was going to send it to me because she didn't like it, and I will review it later because I absolutely love it. It is the Paulina Tarot, and I will share that with you in a later video, but yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a little on the strange side, but I like it. I like things that are just slightly left of normal. But she sent me a surprise that I didn't expect, and I was so excited. I had ordered, I fell down at Filofaxes. They had another 50% off sale, and I realized that I need to go back to personal because the A5 is just enormous. I'll show you that today. I wasn't going to do this, but I will. It's just enormous when it's open on a desk or something. I'll compare this like really quickly just to show you. And I just couldn't do it anymore because there's just no place to put it, like on my desk at work and stuff. So here's an A5. Oopsie, stuff falling out. Open. Here is a personal size, open. And you can see you have this whole other, if I lay it on top of it, you can see how much space that takes up. It's just, it goes all the way to, oopsie, it's hard to hold and do. It goes all the way out here to this far side, and it took up way too much space. I love A5, I absolutely love it. There's plenty of space to write. I didn't mind carrying it around. They are heavier, significantly heavier. I didn't mind that at all. I just could not keep it open on my desk anymore. There just wasn't enough room. I don't have a huge desk at work, and having it at home on the bed or sitting on the chair arm or whatever was just getting impossible. So then Filofaxes had a 50% off sale, and I fell down for an orchid aston. The color was just so different and so odd, and I was pretty sure that the leather was really nice. Plannerisms Lori had done a review, and a couple other people had them, and so that's what I got. And so I didn't expect that because I never did get from Filofaxes a confirmation email, which usually they do when they ship. And I ordered it, I want to say like Friday, but they had free shipping and they had free priority mail shipping. So surprisingly enough, my Filofaxes was in today, and then as an even bigger surprise, my friend sent me Filofaxes that she doesn't use. Oh, look at it. I'm so excited. It is an ochre Malden. I cannot believe that I didn't buy the ochre sooner. I love it. The poor Aston got like kicked to the curb because I love the ochre Malden so much. Let's do a quick comparison for you with the black. I had already talked about the black. This is Desi. The black has a very unique finish. It's very shiny, very soft, very smooth. All Malden leather is smooth, but all of the finishes on the Maldens are different. This one is very smooth. Very shiny. It's almost got a patent shine to it. It's very, very dressy. All of the ochres, I think, are different. The blacks, as far as I know, are the same. All of the ochres, the people that I've talked to that have them, have different finishes. And I have talked to somebody who got two, and they both had totally different finishes. This one is somewhat shiny, which I'm glad about because I like the shine to it. But it's rough. It's still just as soft. You can do that, like that horrible thing that people freaked out about Lori doing in her pictures of her Aston. You can bend the cover all the way around. It's not a problem. It doesn't leave a bend mark or anything in a crease or anything in the leather. It's incredibly, incredibly soft. Of course, lies flat immediately. There's no problems with that. And I absolutely love it. I had seen so many pictures, and I kind of hemmed and hawed, and I couldn't decide. I never did order one. I am so thrilled with this. I can't even believe it. I already named it. I'm calling it Conager. If you haven't seen that movie with Sam Elliott, you should. If you like Sam Elliott, you'll love that movie. And this is me. This is absolutely me. I couldn't have picked a binder any better, that's me. And I don't know why I didn't buy it sooner. But anyway, you know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am absolutely in love with it. I moved over the, pardon me, some of the contents from the Aston, because the Aston came with cotton cream. This is a little picture the same friend sent me a while back too. It's I know her name and I can't tell you. I'll link it below. Anyway, some of that same art that I love so much. Steve's card. I put some of the stuff from my wallet back in here, some things from my kids and pictures of my kids when they were little. And then I have an empty envelope. I still am using the Compact Chameleon as a wallet. It's working perfectly. The thing is holding it really, really well. So I didn't put any of my wallet contents in this. Like I said, I did move over some of the things from the Aston that were the cotton cream, because all of the things that were in cotton cream, or in the Aston, were cotton cream. My friend sent me some of these wonderful, I hadn't tried this format before, the monthly. I like these much, much better. I bought the tabbed ones that have the months as sort of horizontal lines across, and I like the squared ones much, much better. And they're, oddly enough, oh no, I was going to say they're in the cotton cream, but they're not. Anyway, so the Aston comes with all cotton cream inserts. Week on 2 pages. There's nothing new here at all. There's nothing new as far as contents wise, and I have not written in it at all. I just wanted to show you. If you hadn't gotten the Ochre Malden, but you were debating about it, do it before they disappear. They have been on sale at 50% off, which makes them a steal. And go ahead and get one. I absolutely love it. My friend is so funny. She didn't like it because it was wrinkly and ugly. She told me it was butt ugly. I don't know. I love it. Sorry for the interruption. I don't know where it was. Anyway, if you haven't bought an Ochre Malden and you're debating on it because you love the Malden, do it while they're still available. The second one that I got in the post today, I am excited about as well. It is gorgeous. This is the Orchid Aston. I don't know if you are going to be able to see well. You can, sort of. The stitching is contrasting. It's pink. It is a beautiful, just pink, just straight up pink. This thing is gorgeous. The leather is smooth and it's soft and it smells delicious. It smells like a boot shop. Popper pops really easily. Clasp, whatever you call it. The Aston has sideways pockets in it, 2 across and stuff. I wish they would do more like they do the Malden with the 1 solid 1 across, because it's really easy, especially for those of us who use our Filofaxes as a wallet. It's really nice to have a place to put cash. But there is this pocket right here, and it opens easily because the leather is so soft. This is what Lori did in her pictures to show how soft and buttery the leather was. It does not leave any kind of creases or anything. That's not something I would do on a consistent basis, because it would start to leave a crease in your leather. Yes, it does lie almost completely flat right out of the box. If I had more in it, it would lie flatter. But it does lie flat out of the box. I almost suspect that the rings in this are smaller than the Malden. They might not be, but for some reason they feel smaller. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. I moved some of the things over into this. A friend of mine sent me, I know I have people, and pen people and Filofax people are the best. And if you have a combination of the two, if you have somebody who's a pen person and a Filofax person, they are just amazing, amazing people. I had another friend who was not using these inserts send me these, because I had said that I wanted to go back to personal. Might anybody by any chance have dailies? I was just asking for Filofax dailies that they would, either share with me or that I could buy from them. And my friend sent me these. These are Daytimer, the Flavia design. They're 2-page per day, so they have the schedule on this side. At the bottom it says to do, and on this side it says journal, but this is a note page. They're very, very, very similar to Franklin Covey, even in the weight of the paper. I have not tried a fountain pen on these, but I suspect that it's pretty fountain pen friendly. They're pretty, they have kind of a coating on them though, so like I said, I haven't tried it, but I suspect that they're pretty pen friendly no matter what you're using. They come in really pretty colors. I'm sure I'll be using these. I just had gotten things moved over into the Malden, and have not gotten things set up completely. As I said, I just got both of them. And I had not been using a personal because I was waiting on the Aston to get the, for whatever reason, I was out of the extra guts that Filofax comes with. I was out of, for whatever bizarre reason, I had a set of tabs, but they were ones that I had decorated and I didn't like them anymore, and I was out of some of the note paper and things like that, so I hadn't completely set up. But these are really nice to, daily sheets. I really like these, so these may be something that I continue to use for next year. But those aside, the Aston is beautiful. It has an elasticized pin loop at the back. And you can see the elastic there. You can see it. The elastic and the. I have not tried to cram anything in it. Let me just. This is a Monteverde and Artista Crystal, and I don't think it's a pretty wide pin, diameter-wise, and it just. Okay, it just won't do it. So these are one of those ones. This is a Pentel Slicky. They say you're supposed to say it's Sleechy, but I think that sounds ridiculous. And that fits even with a little bit of effort. I mean, so it's a very small. Yeah, I mean, you can see how tight the pin is. I pulled the cap off. It's a very, very tight pin loop, despite the fact that it's elasticized, which is just a shame. And if Filofax ever listened to the customers, which they clearly don't, they would hopefully do something about that, because all of us have complained about the crappy pin loops that Filofax has. So this is one of those ones where you hang your pin in by the clip. We all do it anyway, right? I do it all the time. It has a zipper pocket in the back. Easy to get into because the leather is so soft. That makes a huge difference, folks, when you're looking for a Filofax and you're looking at pockets and what the pockets will hold. It makes a huge difference in the capacity of the pocket and the ease of use of the pocket if the leather itself is really soft. So say, for instance, a Malden or an Aston versus, say, a Classic or something, you're going to have a huge difference. I don't know what the insides of Classics look like. I don't remember, but it makes a huge difference with regard to the usability of pockets. But, I mean, this thing is just, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, absolutely just buttery soft. It is beautiful. That color that's showing on my monitor from my camera is a little bit dark. It's not quite that purple. It's not quite that dark. It is a, and it does not look like the Malden Vintage Pink. It's darker than the Vintage Pink and not as, it's not as country pink as the Vintage Pink. It's more of a true mauve color, mauve, however you say it. It's got kind of a, it's a much grayer cast to it than the Malden and Vintage Pink. The Malden and Vintage Pink is a more country type vintagey pink. It really is. And this is much, much more mauve colored with a gray cast to it. So anyway, two beautiful, beautiful new Filofaxes to add to the collection. My personal collection has gotten really small because I've sold some off because I was not using the personal anymore. I don't miss them. I didn't sell anything that I was super in love with or that I miss at all. But the two Maldens I absolutely adore. Absolutely adore. I had a vintage pink Malden, as a matter of fact, for a while, just to compare finishes. It did not have the shine, and the finish was very rough. I didn't like it at all. But yeah, these are very different. So anyway, two new Filofaxes. Don't know yet what inserts I'll be using. I have a couple of different to try. I'll probably do the Call of the Dog thing like Lori. Bless her heart, her name went from Lori to Plannerisms Lori, the advent of her blog. But Calling the Dog, if you're not familiar with that, check Plannerisms. You can probably just type that in the search. Plannerisms Lori did a really great post on how to figure out what insert or what planner is going to work best for you. So that's all I have. That's the only thing new, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.